what an interesting time that, it's tough. This is I I don't really ever know how to address things like this, because it is, for those who don't know, and for people who only watch the English version of Pokemon, in the Japanese version of the recent Pokemon series, Ash has, he has finally completed his journey. He has achieved Pokemon Master, and spoilers for any of you, but there is a weird bit of emptiness, is probably the best word for this feeling I have, where I've grown up with Pokemon, and so has many people. Tons of people have watched Pokemon, maybe not as consistently, maybe not as religiously as most people, as more hardcore fans. I've watched every Pokemon thing I could find, and Ash has been the main character, the person that is always there. Ash and Pikachu, the dynamic duo, they've always been there for a Pokemon series, Pokemon movies, the main Pokemon storyline. They're not in the games, but debatably the anime is as great as a influence to Pokemon fans as the games are. And people have grown up, I've grown up with Pokemon, and to have something so consistent, every week I know there's gonna be a Pokemon episode. Maybe it's not gonna be the best quality, maybe it's not gonna be like the story I want, maybe it's not gonna be like what exactly I want from like a Pokemon show, but every week I knew that there was gonna be an episode in some shape or form of Ash and Pikachu and his supporting cast at that time. And I knew, even if I didn't consistently watch it week by week, that they were there. They're in the back of my head. Even if I didn't watch Pokemon for a whole year, I knew if I ever came back to where I left off, I would have a whole year's worth of just Ash and Pikachu and the gang just running through the Pokemon world and living their best life. And there was a sense of comfort, sense of consistency, and it was amazing just to be able to watch Ash and Pikachu just continuously trek through their hardest falls and be there for their greatest upsets and be there when they achieved amazing things. It's not over for Pokemon, but for Ash and Pikachu, and this long journey that has been going on for 2 decades, it is a strange feeling. This is like almost the same feeling as like any long-term show, which is ending or finishing, just anything with an ending that has made a very severe impact or a very large impact upon your life. This very much closely feels like losing like a close friend, and I don't know. It's taken me a while to make this. I've just been processing it, and I'm welcome to change. I'm not going into the new characters like, these characters will never have they will never create memories for me as Ash and Pikachu did. No, the ending makes sense. He has achieved what he has sought after for so long. Pokemon has been looking to, change their gears a bit with new characters, a new region, and it kind of makes sense. It 100% makes sense. But that doesn't change the fact that we won't have Ash. We won't have Pikachu. We might have Pikachu in the next series, but we won't have our Pikachu. That Pikachu, that's our boy. And Ash, that's our boy, right? We would I don't know, it's just a weird feeling. And Ash and Pikachu are one of the few characters that have been consistently, I've been watching consistently, and they've made a severe impact on a lot of people's lives. Kind of being this interesting character that is young but very adventurous, very very stubborn, very very courageous in his dream, and he is a very big inspiration. It's a kid show, and he's your stereotypical go get him kid, but 2 decades, 20 years of him constantly trying, him just constantly getting it right. He's lost so many times. The only times he's recently lost, spoiler alert, was last season and this season. He was Alolan champion last season, and now he's Pokemon World Master this season. And the years before that, spoiler alert by the way, XY, second place. First season, he dropped out in the first hunt, top 64 or something. And he, every season in the big match, in the big tournament, he has lost. And until recently, this is the second time he's won the biggest tournament of that region, and that is a journey that we've been watching, and it's surreal to feel that Ash isn't going to be in the Pokemon series anymore. And I don't know. I don't know. It's just it is a surreal feeling. I don't know. The moment, throughout the episode, throughout that last episode, I don't know. I just cried. I don't know. It felt like the right ending, and it felt like it should be the ending because we don't, he has done it. Ash has gotten what he wanted, and even though he's gotten what he's wanted, he'll still continue his journey. We just won't see it. that is what is gonna happen. Ash will forever, for as long as he lives, will continue to travel around the Pokemon world, and I never doubted that for a second. Even the moment he won Pokemon World Championship, I knew he would continue his journey. But the anime will not follow him. The anime will not continue to view his journey, even though I so badly wish we continued to follow his journey, even though he technically has no more real goal. But even then, I still love Ash, I love Pikachu, and those two characters will forever stay by my side as some form of guiding light. And I just really appreciate everyone who's made Pokemon such a amazing journey, from all the logistics to all that, voice actors to music directors to anime directors, everyone. Obviously there were some story points that maybe not a lot of people liked. There are some bits of stories that people don't like, but that's okay. You can never have a perfect show, but that never detracts from my absolute adoration and respect for everyone who has put the work into making Pokemon, for making Ash and Pikachu and all the other amazing characters in this story such a vibrant part, and such a sick story, such a awe-inspiring and brilliant story for the masses to see. And I hope this new Pokemon, I don't know, I just hope this new Pokemon is good. I will forever look back on the past episodes with Ash and just know that that's my boy.